think I might have hit paste twice and made our title look funky for the next 2 hours.
Oh,
hi. We're here to do the weekly review.
we are. We're going to review the weekly so hard.
Yeah. We have some bad news, which I should probably remember to put in the notes, which is we're not going to have any weekly reviews for the next 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. At least I'm really hoping to do mine independently of this.
Right. She's hoping to do it on her own. I have an appointment next Monday and the next Tuesday getting ready to go on a trip. And then the following Monday will be on said trip. So not really conducive for weekly reviewing.
Yeah.
Which I feel like is putting a ridiculous amount of pressure on this weekly review.
Yeah.
In a way that I don't know if it's wise. Like, yeah, I was just telling Colleen, I feel like I need to review everything. And I have a hard out at 5:15 Pacific because I have to record a podcast at 5:30.
Mm-hmm.
So, squeezing things in before holidays. It's fun.
Great. Makes you wonder if holidays are worth it.
Well, you say that like we get a choice.
True.
I mean, like I was saying that because it's a holiday podcast.
Right. Yeah.
Holiday themed. Yeah. So anyway, do you, Colleen, have a succinct theme for this week, unlike my scattered mess?
Yes, it is. I need to plan that. I need to plan the Christmas project well. Because when I was being coached this past week, it was like, yeah, I feel like I'm not doing anything. I feel like it's like, oh, here's all the things you got to do, and they're not really well defined, and this project is intimidating. And yeah, so I really need to get that going.
Okay.
I'd really like to do some inbox processing. And I feel like I've been doing that a lot lately, like those two things, like planning projects and inbox.
Yeah.
But I feel clear with those things happening. So that's good. I feel like I'm not missing out on the rest. And of course, like, it doesn't matter if you do something perfectly if you're doing it in a way that's not helpful. So all right, that's me.
Perfectly.
Okay. You?
I'm having so much indecision. It's a thing where you have so much to do that you like freeze, like in a given window, and then you're like, will I do any of it? And honestly, if I wasn't on live stream, the answer would probably be no.
Mm-hmm.
So thanks everyone for this accountability. Yeah. Excuse me. I don't think I have any bombs ready to go off on me, although I could be wrong about that. Oh, actually, just think of one. Dang it. Okay, so I might do some emergency scanning specifically in drafts.
Okay.
Because I have a nasty feeling some stuff has piled up in there.
Okay.
That's a very quick. I hope. I did think of one bomb. Crap. Anyway, I have this like weight of like, I have a feeling that there's a bunch of stuff I'm avoiding, but each time I have that feeling, I can only think of what one of them are at a time.
You write it down.
What?
Did you write down the bomb you thought of?
What is this witchcraft? No, I didn't. Okay, I will write it down. I'll write down the bomb.
I'm gonna get my salt.
Okay. That's one too. There's the bomb.
Actually, okay.
Okay.
Person for my food here.
I have a few places that I've been sort of informally keeping these things. I'm going to grab them formally. These things got to be done.
Okay. Understood. Got it.
And
Well,
I just really, okay. Will you tell me if this is fantasy? Like, you know how to call me on this.
dear.
I did this thing where I was walking around and I was like, I know I've got a bunch of stuff to do. I should totally check on my perspective and OmniFocus for walking. Do you know what I found?
Okay. What?
A bunch of ridiculously ancient crap. And I was like, how have I not opened this exact perspective in OmniFocus in like a year? Because that's how old it felt.
Yeah, I see it. Unfortunately. Because you've had like odd walks where you were like, I'm walking. So you weren't in the headspace of, okay, I'm walking. Yeah, we do this all the time.
And I'm going to open up this perspective. Yeah. It was gross. It was really, really gross. Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah. So, that is probably too much to take on today, if I'm being honest. That kind of old garbage, but I just want that number to be pretty and to not feel like it's hanging over my head on my trip.
Well, emergency scanning.
Yeah. And making it inactive. Okay. Okay. Emergency inactive.
Oh, right. The document.
Scan. I'm actually sketching it with my hand. Emergency inactive scan. And then I want to dig into my like happy project again.
Yeah.
Which actually I have spent like a fair amount of time in, but given that I in my ideal scenario that probably won't happen, I was going to film it tomorrow. Yeah. I am happy about this. So yeah. Given that that was my idealized plan and it is not happening, I think I will still touch it and like see where it is. So I think that's my plan.
Cool.
Okay. That's my goal. All right.
Good. Brittany?
What?
Oh, you just froze for a second. I don't know if it's your signal or mine. I mean, now you're fine.
Says it's mine and it's a jerk.
Oh dear.
I know, right? It's totally a jerk move. All right. So I will. Weird. Okay. I was hearing the echo. So yeah, I will do that.
Okay.
And I will try to keep my timers on track. All right. I will do that. Are we ready?
I think we're ready.
Okay.
Good luck.
Sounds good. I almost hung up because that's the day I've been having.
Oh boy, that would be
really awkward. Yeah, that'd be awkward. That's start the stream all over again. It'd be super awkward. Okay.
All right.
Pulling up the timer. Good luck. Oh gosh. I just feel a lot of pressure to get this done. Maybe I want to pull up the document too, just for fun. Why isn't she staying on top of me? Oh, good. Awesome. I haven't given this computer permission to share the screen. Oh my. Okay. I guess because I know what happens. It makes you freaking restart it. I won't have to restart the whole thing. Here's a real question. Why didn't it ask permission ahead of time? That's the real question. Sorry, brand new computer. I'm super stoked about it, by the way. Most of my things went over really smoothly. And
Brittany, dear,
yeah.
you haven't shared the document like usual.
Yes. This computer doesn't have permission to share the screen, and you have to restart the program to give it permission. Do we start over, or
No,
do we just not have the document? Those are sort of our choices.
we don't have the document.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yep. Although I am going to
Sorry.
slide my phone just so that I can't see your face, because your movement being larger is distracting me.
You can switch the layout.
I think
you
I'm
totally
distracted
can.
too. But
That
yeah,
might distract you.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
Bye. Awkward today. Awkward today. I'll just take a message in for anybody joining. And then, you know what I got to do is I got to capture that in a way that I might actually remember it. Remind me tonight at 7 p.m. to set up Zoom to share my screen and restart it.
Okay. Edit.
I've used Zoom several times since getting this computer, so I didn't anticipate this problem, but I have not yet shared a screen. Many things translate. Permissions are not one of them. I'm not gonna lie. I want the results of my review to be done, and I don't want to do it. I still need to look at the document, even though nobody else can see it. And what I'm going to work on first is, I even cleared off the things ahead of time, like whatever. Okay, I'm gonna do the one bomb first. So write it down. Email bomb. I'm going to set myself a timer because I know it's going to take longer than 2 minutes, literally. So for like 3. Oh. Oh, there was another bomb in here. Oh my. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Okay, that's gonna happen next. I'm a little bit worried that all of my hopes and dreams for a super relaxing vacation just died. Okay. Well, apparently I'm in Minesweep because that's what's happening right now. No joke. I just said plan this new project, and under it, it says like, you know, like a dash and a tat, like it's a task. And it just says shit. Oh, okay. Okay. Gonna do the email bomb I went in to do. I can do this. It's like I'm an adult. Eerily similar, in fact. Okay. Setting a timer. That's what I was going to do. Set timer for 3 minutes.
3 minutes, counting down.
Okay, the 3 minute timer's done, but I'm still. Definitely autocorrect my name to Bratty. That's helpful. Okay. Okay. Just got two birds stoned at once. Wow. Okay, I did those. I kind of feel like I deserve a medal. Yeah. Hey, Ozak! Ooh, can you see the timer better? That would be amazing. That would be really cool. Let me know if it is. I mean, I was under the impression that it was Zoom making it suck more than it needed to. So I don't know, but that'd be cool. Oh, I did finish before that timer. I did 2 emails. Shh. Okay. Gonna mark those off as done. Okay. Nope, not that app. Okay. Okay, do the email bomb. I just realized that they're so soft. Oh. Huh. Yeah, that's a fair point. I had not thought of birds as a euphemism for women in a very long time. It was a quote from a really dumb show, actually. But this guy was also really dumb, and so he'd get all of his quotes wrong. So I just realized that there is another potential bomb on an email account on 2 computers ago that I haven't moved over to this one yet. I'm gonna go do that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Woohoo, no bombs. All right. One of those things like, I feel like, okay, I wrote 2 emails. Can I just be done for the day now? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna write out all the things for the oh crap project that are on my head right now. Oh. Apparently I have no control over what comes into my head in what order. That's okay. I did. Um, okay, I'm going to allow myself to spend the rest of this segment emptying my head. I'm terrified of this. I don't want to know what else is in there. I just want to be able to focus on the project I want to do. I actually found myself looking at my calendar. I need to send a text to my mother-in-law and say, hey, what's happening? My neck always bugs me. That's pretty close to wrap, so let's get to wrap. So yeah, I think I need to next up, I'm going to figure out what are all of those quick tasks I'm supposed to be doing and make sure that they are in fact in the correct spot. So that is what I'm going to do next. I will highlight it.
Hello.
Hi.
So I planned a project. I quickly glanced over the two projects that I find intimidating. And, you know, in the beginning of this, when we were talking, my brain went, how is Brittany more overwhelmed than me? And like, not that I'm comparing, but like, I do have a lot of hats. And I'm like, how is she overwhelmed and I'm not? That's weird. And then I looked at the projects and I went, oh, that's why. I think Brittany has been reviewing more thoroughly than you have. She's aware of what she has and you were not until right now. Hey, I've got this order, this massive truck of overwhelm. Where do you want me to park it?
I did not want to wish that on you.
It's better than ignorance, but yes. The other item I'm here to convey is I have to go because there is a hatch on the way and this desk is covered in stuff and I need to deal with that. So yes, but I'm going to continue as I whatever with hatch and continue to review, and I will text you, but I am sorry that I will not be here with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We may need to talk about if this time isn't a good time, because didn't that happen last time?
Yes, it is. It is used to be like nice weather in the evening, and we're gonna be watching their aunt with horsies outside, and now it's cold and there's different things happening. So yes, we need to talk about this time. I will capture that. But yes.
Okay. I don't know that there is actually a better one, but if
I know
you need more of a review, then that's a thing worth saying out loud as opposed to not saying it out loud.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Well, I hope your one goes well. And sorry about this. Bye.
Okay. Bye. Now it's gonna be really awkward. Because I got now when I'm gonna get up and get a break too. Because I do this thing for anybody who hasn't heard before, where I like have a part of the paper on my iPad that is my like break section, and they're all the things that when I want to avoid something, I think, oh, I should go do that. Oh, I should go do that. And the list is long. It's like that. It's long. So I'm gonna go do those things. And I will be right back. Let's see if I have a handy thing that I can post instead. I'll get on that, but I don't have one right now since I can't share my screen. But I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, that's totally better. I'm just going to turn on my microphone then, and then there's a be right back. Oh, wait. Oh, it doesn't have the timer. Oh, well, I'll fix that later. So I had to look for something that somebody left here. I did not successfully find it, but I can report to her that I didn't find it, I guess. Okay, so I had underlined what was next because that's good because I did not know the answer. I need a complete list of all the little crap that I need to do shortly. And hopefully I can do it all on Wednesday. That's my hope. I do not have a lot of spare time on Wednesday. Still hoping to do it on Wednesday. So, okay. Let's check in. All right. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to grab all these little quick tasks and hopefully find them, figure out where they need to be, and make sure that they are adequately marked. And I am deciding adequately marked means flagged in OmniFocus, make into a task. Okay, so I wrote down where the things would be. Okay. Okay, so I've got that one. That's just a thing that's annoying me. Um, I'm worried I'm gonna need to actually like reorganize some of my OmniFocus because I've been getting these two like life areas. I've been having some messiness between them. Like, okay, this is kind of for this, but it's also kind of for this. And I'm wondering if they need merging. Because I don't feel like intuitively in my gut, like I don't feel like I can look at one and know. I can't say like, oh, I need to open up this area of my life, and then I will see all of the things that my brain categorizes together. Does that make sense? Okay. I just saw one of those projects that you look at it and you just feel this soul deep discontented sigh. Like, ugh, what have I done with myself? This has no actions. Okay. I think really didn't have time to mute. Oh, Zach was away for a little bit folding some clean laundry. Nice. Welcome back. It's fun when I switch back over and it's on the delay because there's a delay what airs. See my brow all furrowed and sneezing. It's really a good look for me. I'm really happy to get to share that with the world. Okay. Okay, I'm supposed to be having pills. What? Okay. Oh. Okay. That was hot. Really glad I got a chance to show off my drinking problem. It was amazing. Went everywhere. Okay. I'm going to give it a token look over, but I'm noticing my my motivation is plummeting. And that is largely because these other tasks and these other projects, I have worked really hard on a lot of work stuff for a long time. And my reward to myself, sort of the carrot I've used, is to do this other project during like this time, like this week, basically. And that's been my carrot. And having to do a bunch more work and the idea of giving up this thing that has been my like, okay, but you do all this work and then you get to do this fun thing. And I'm talking about giving up this fun thing is sapping my motivation just entirely. So I am quickly checking one place that I'm afraid something might be lurking. And then I got to switch tasks. I have to, because I know what happens with ADHD when you hit this point of like no fun things ever. And it's what ends up happening is we keep trying to do the thing and then we keep trying to do the thing and nothing's happening. And I am like standing on the precipice of that and realizing it as I'm writing down these just soul-sucking tasks that ideally definitely ought to be done before Thanksgiving, but they're just soul-sucking. And so I am just checking them. Yeah. I just I I can't do these. I can't do it. I will lose my ability to get motivation from having a thing to look forward to. And that is incredibly dangerous. Yeah. Okay. So we're running out of time on this timer. Despite really needing to do these other things and check in on them and see what they are for, like, okay, I can feel good about what I'm doing. I don't think I can do it. Like, I'll be slow and I'll be not good at it. And so instead, I'm going to go on break. I'm going to get food, which will probably help my mental state a little bit. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to look only at the project that's for fun. And that is my way of signaling to my brain that I, in fact, I never changed the screen over. Oh my gosh, I'm a dummy. Yeah, definitely turn off. Don't swap it. There we go. Oops. Yeah, I can't afford to entirely lose all motivation. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna get some food, and I am going to come back. Thank you. Ozaka pointed out, it still says BRB, which was, yeah, not what I meant to do. Ozaka agrees that carrots are important. Yeah, they really are. Especially if, and this happens to parents too, or other caregivers, or just people. Like this idea that I don't do anything else. I'm not doing the things that are just for me. Yes, I worked on this course really hard, and it's to get me to where I want to be and to spread my message more, but it's not just for me. And this other project is just for me. So I am going to get up, stretch. When I come back, try to remember to turn the timer back on. And when I come back, I'm going to only focus on the project that is just for me. All right. I'll switch it back to the be right back. And try to remember when I get back. All right. See you then. Okay. Yeah. Unmute myself. So took a little longer than I thought, but victory. I found my friend's AirPod that she left here. So, she doesn't have to wonder forever where it is, and I don't have to install her iCloud on one of my devices that I need to have my iCloud on this week. Because of course, we're both such nerds that we have multiple devices that theoretically one could install other iCloud accounts on. Speaking of nerds, you have really nerdy friends. When one of them name drops, the ISS. So yeah, that's how far behind I am. Sorry. But I found AirPod, and then we communicated how to return said AirPod to person missing it. So these are the things that happen when you have wonderful friends who also have ADHD. Okay, so Zach had said on food not being the only motivation. Yes, yeah. Food motivation can be good and bad at the same time. It's a whole thing. Okay, so I'm going to plan my for fun, and I would have come back sooner, except also the longer I waited, the more likely the AirPod was going to be out of batteries. So the fact that I found it, we have a plan. Amazing. All right, so I'm going to plan the for fun project and prove to myself I can do it and find time to do these other things during other times. That's my goal right now. I would declare it in the document, but nobody can see it except me. Okay. All right. I don't care. Oh, wait. Zach asked if I have an astronaut friend. I have a programmer friend, because I have many computer programmer friends who does something that somehow is very distantly related to ISS. I don't know if it's a know somebody who knows somebody kind of thing, but it's something and it's obscure. And so I smile and nod so that I don't have any information that could get anybody in trouble. I mean, I do, but that's as a coach. This is a friend. So yeah, I have no idea, but somebody name drops ISS it casually in conversation. Oh, Ozak typed up next week's task list. Yay! Before starting the fun weekly group activity. So do you need to go do fun activity? I love having you here, but if you need to go do social things, we have increased our appreciation of social things in the past. It feels like 5 years, but really almost 2. Okay. Intense interests. I need to see my gestures from 20 seconds ago, and they're ludicrous. Okay, so I'm going to do my thing. I have the tasks here. And okay, I do need to go back to the beginning a little bit, just a little bit. Because really we need paperwork tonight. Okay, Ozak's just starting to type it up. Yay! Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to phrase my intentions for the person I want to do this thing with tomorrow. Because realistically, we cannot do a rehearsal tonight. That's not a thing. Unfortunately, my mother-in-law has not gotten back to me about the other thing. What I'm trying to figure out is are Thursday and Friday actually complete and utter wash? As in, I can do nothing else. Because that's a thing I actually need to know. Like, I need to know, can I literally do anything else during those days? Or am I just expected to do family things? Because I don't know, sound like a completely selfish jerk, but I took those days off from work. And I want to know how much of 4 fun things I can do that don't involve traditional Thanksgiving. Okay. It's an interesting idea. Ugh. Hmm. Okay, so back to my calendar, putting a maybe time. So if I pretend. Okay, so. What was my suggestion? Wow, it's 5 o'clock. I just realized I have no idea if it shows the notifications or not. Oh, okay. Hopefully Ozak got the task creation done. That'd be good. Oh yeah, it totally does show notifications. Yeah, look at that. I heard it though. That's something. You can see the full notification, but you can see part of it. Okay, so I've been trying to put in, we talked about this in our guild education hour for ADHD, where we like ran people through like holiday prep tasks. So I really put into my calendar the items for, okay, this is stuff to make sure I'm contributing, because sometimes I get distracted with my other projects. And so I'm just double checking that I've got everything going in advance. looking through my other notes from the same project. Mm. Things in my calendar that definitely need to be done on a particular day. Mm. That's an interesting prospect. Oh, crap. I think I remember. Okay, hold on a second. That's my favorite. When you ask Siri to remind you something and the time was really lost in translation. Apparently, I haven't been reminders on this computer. Cool. All right, I fixed that. That's the other thing. Okay. I'm feeling better. I have a lot of work to do. I don't know when it's all going to happen. I'm hoping to do a little bit of it tomorrow. But I need to keep this promise to myself. And I'm realizing how hard that is to do it and still be honest to my other obligations. So I'm thinking I'm going to alternate a little bit tomorrow. Because I have a whole project that I need to plan as a result of that email I saw. But as much as that is true and that is a thing that needs to happen, the real problem is that if I ignore it, if I don't do these things that I had promised myself for 4 months or more is a thing I would do. How will I trust myself? How will I get motivation when I don't feel like doing things again? If I don't do this thing, I can make a compromise so that maybe I only get to do 1 full day and more days of prep before I leave. But to not do it at all seems like I'm not doing myself any favors. And I've built up a lot of doing things because they're needed. And I don't hate my job. Like, I need to be clear about that. I like a lot of the things I do, which is part of how I've made it through doing as much as I've been doing this long. But I have, as an ADDer, I'm a complex person who has lots of needs I need to fulfill, and creative expression is one of them. And love creating the course, that's great, but it doesn't fill the same like Sims like meter bar as the kind I get from doing something that is purely for me. Like, it's a signal to myself that I'm doing things just for me. And I've been down that road before where I'm not a trustworthy friend to myself, and it doesn't lead to more productivity. It leads to less. And so I'm trying to make tough calls in advance rather than discover those things too late. You know, the last thing that I want is to waste hours tomorrow because I'm too sad. I'm too sad to do the things that I know I need to do. And then I didn't get to do the fun thing, and I didn't get the work done. And I think that's an important line to draw in the sand as a way to sort of like, patting at the back of my head, to like reassure my limbic system. It's okay. I'm going to still take care of you. It's still going to take care of me. I promise. We may have to do a little bit of extra stuff. We may have to be really on top of our stuff tomorrow, but you're still going to get to do the thing. Maybe not the way you wanted to do it tomorrow, but we will have a day before everything goes crazy. So that's my hope. All right. I'm going to check in on chat. It was like, I wish these are time stamped. Dozak said you do not have 168 hours per week to give away to other non-self obligations, and people associated with other obligations seem to not often understand that sometimes. Yeah, that's true. And you know, sometimes with ADHD we get excited and promise a bunch of things, or sometimes to guard our feelings, assume that no one will take us up on that offer. And that can be a place where we can get into trouble also. In this case, I tried to be prepared for both and knew that if the instance came up where I was going to have to take some actions, then I would do it and I would find a way to make it happen, and I will. But I also need to make sure I'm taking some time to honor the commitments to myself. So thank you so much. Osaka, I do want you to get to your thing that you need to go to if you're done with the other stuff. Cautious about that. But I feel like this was a very interesting weekly review that I got. I got what I needed most, not necessarily what I needed from a weekly review, like that recommitment. Because in the middle, I had a big blow, and realizing, I'm happy I realized this faster than I used to, but realizing that I needed to keep those commitments to myself and find a way to make it work as though I had committed it to somebody else. And that is a tough thing to do, especially when you're very socially motivated by other things and things that can help people. Hey, my mother-in-law just got back to me. So I have a schedule to put in here in a minute. I just need Zoom to do all its fun things it's got to do when we hang out this, so I can put up the video. So yeah, thank you for joining. Hopefully you got something done too. And okay, was that still working? Get the thing done if you gotta, but don't forget to go have fun. Apparently that's my lesson learned today. All right, thank you for joining. I really appreciate it, and I honestly hope you got something out of it. Like, that's sort of our hope here. Is I started broadcasting these because I had wished I had something similar, that I could show up at a specific time. Okay, treat that like it's real. So hopefully it's been useful to you. I know I got something maybe a little deeper than weekly review out of it, which is weird, but there you go. All right, thank you so much. I will not see you the next 2 weeks, but the other week of December, I will be back and we will do more reviewing. So hopefully you have a good time and get some stuff done in the meantime. And